Hello everyone, hello everyone. The international break is finally over, so welcome back to Everything Arsenal, and it is match day. 40 minutes before the start of our game. What a crucial week, man. What a crucial week. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace tonight. Arsenal against Aston Villa on Friday night. If we win both of those games, we are fourth on the table. Arsenal fourth on the table. Can you imagine that? We have to take this opportunity. Arsenal, but again, it's Arsenal. That's the problem. We always get such opportunities and we always waste them. But today it's Crystal Palace. By the way, a team we haven't beaten the last 3 times they've come to the Emirates Stadium. Last season we drew. The previous season they actually beat us. I'm probably sure that was Emre's last game in an Arsenal, or second last in as Arsenal manager in the Premier League, something like that. And the previous season they drew with us and cost us Champions League football. So there's been a 2-2 draw, there's been a 3-2 loss, and there's been a 0-0 draw. So we have to take advantage of today's game. Win today and we are up to 7th, win on Friday and we are up to 4th. When was the last time Arsenal was 4th on the table? It's been a long time. I've put a poll in the comment section on YouTube. Make sure to vote. Will Arsenal win by 1 goal? Will Arsenal win by 2+ goals? Will we draw the game, or will Crystal Palace shock us by winning the game? Crystal Palace and that guy, Vera, on screen right now. An Arsenal legend. We all know who was the better one in terms of being a player, in terms of being a midfielder. But let's hope Arteta is the better manager. Let's hope Arteta is the better manager. Also, let me know your prediction for the match in the comment section as we go through the lineup. Make sure to smash the like button and let's get started. So, here's how our lineup looks for today. Very, very impressed by the way we are going all-out attack. This is how our lineup looks today. So we've started with Ramsdale in goal, obviously. Tierney on the left, Tomiyasu on the right, Gabriel and Ben White in defense. We also have Partey in midfield, lone midfielder. Smith Rowe and Odegaard right in front of him. Saka, Pepe, and Aubameyang. Now, we started with this lineup against Burnley, but it didn't really work out. We didn't create as many chances as I expected us to create on that day, and we only ended up winning 1-0 through a free kick. So we need to see some more chances created today. Crystal Palace are not the best defensively. They've changed their whole entire defense, like from last season. They've bought Anderson. We'll come to the Crystal Palace lineup, though, but they're not the same team. Yes, they can score goals, but they're missing one of their best players. Again, we'll come back to that. I really, really like this lineup. The thing I really like about this lineup is the fact we are actually keeping our players fit. I absolutely love that. This back 5 has now started like 6 games in a row together, and that is very crucial to create a relationship. The defense has to stay together. Ramsdale now knows what Ben White will do. Tomiyasu now knows where Ben White will go. Tierney knows when Gabriel will push forward. All that understanding is very, very crucial in this game. So that is our starting lineup. Let me know what you make of the starting lineup. And on the bench, we have Leno, Maitland-Niles, Cedric, Tavares holding his back on the bench, El Neni, Lokonga, Lacazette, and Martinelli. So that is how the Arsenal lineup looks like. With Odegaard and Smith Rowe playing, I really need us to create a lot of chances. Pepe, again, another chance for him to prove himself. He really needs to at least get a contribution today, an assist or a goal, something from Pepe. We definitely need something from Pepe. Again, just to repeat, if we win today's game, we are up to 7th, win again on Friday, and we are 4th on the table. West Ham play Tottenham over the weekend. United play Liverpool over the weekend. What an opportunity. I know it's only going to be for 1 day or 2 days, but it doesn't matter. When was the last time Arsenal was even in the top 4 for 1 day? It's been long. And to get into the top 4, you first of all have to get there first, and then you move from there, because after that, we have Leicester, which all of a sudden, again, it's looking like a really tough game after United got hammered there. And after that, we'll have Watford at home. Watford are not looking very good, but by then you expect Ranieri to have improved the team. And then after the international break, now things get harder. We have to travel to Anfield. What are the chances we are going to win at Anfield? I'm already afraid of that game. We have to go to United as well. We have to go to Everton. So this week is very, very crucial. Next up, I'll come to the Crystal Palace lineup. Let me read your comments first. Aliyad says, best of luck. Thank you. Scores, please. Be what? The game hasn't started still. How many minutes? Around 38 minutes to the start of the game. GK says, evening, how are you? Hopefully you're well. Gonna go with the 1-0. Last game killed my confidence in scoring goals as we did against Tottenham. I mean, today we started with Pepe, Odegaard, and all those players, Smith Rowe, and we are also playing at home. They've had 2 weeks rest. I know the likes of Saka were international break, all of them. And actually, all of them scored during the international break. Aubameyang scored during the international break. Saka scored during the international break. Smith Rowe scored. Partey scored a couple of goals, even scored a banging free kick. I wish you guys, if you haven't seen Partey's free kick yet for his country, you need to go and check it out. I think it was Zimbabwe versus Ghana. They played twice, so it was not Ghana versus Zimbabwe, but Zimbabwe versus Ghana, their away leg. He scored a magnificent free kick, the one they won 1-0. Very, very good. So all of the players we have in this team scored. Pepe scored for Ivory Coast as well, so we are looking good. Do you think Pepe should be starting based on form? Obviously not, but I don't think this season has gotten so many chances, so I wouldn't mind if Lacazette started or Martinelli started. I think all of them need to get chances. So let's see how he does. Plus, we really needed to attack today as well. We are at home. We are playing Crystal Palace at home. They conceded 3 when they went to Chelsea. I know Tottenham didn't do very well against them. Leicester scored twice against them last time, so it's very possible to get something, to get some chances in this game. Crystal Palace are not like, there's some teams you really won't have shots, like City, Chelsea. It's really tough to even get shots from them unless you're Brentford from over the weekend. But teams like City really hard. Crystal Palace, we should create at least 10 chances in this game, 10 good chances. God's will says Gunners all the way. Hopefully we get a win. Predictions, we'll come to that. But Amin says 3-0. Franco says 2-1 for the Gunners. Didn't know you don't watch many international matches. Yeah, all of them scored. I think 8 of our players scored during the international break. All of them. Aubameyang, Pepe, Smith Rowe. I think Odegaard assisted or something like that. Partey scored. I mean, it was a good international break for our players. And our squad has remained the same. No one has picked up an injury apart from Xhaka. That was like 4 weeks ago. RK says, how are you doing? I'm good. Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 0. So here is why I'm very confident. Crystal Palace are missing their best player. Zaha is out. I'm not rejoicing. I do not know what has happened to him. Hopefully it's not a serious injury. But Crystal Palace not having Zaha, that's not our fault. And that is almost a blessing. And whenever you're blessed, you take the blessings as it comes. I'm not going to say because he's not playing, oh, I'm praising. No. Zaha is not playing. I am quite happy. United this season, they've played West Ham without Antonio. They've played Everton without Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin. How about we be lucky sometimes? So let's go through the Crystal Palace lineup. Let me show you guys the Crystal Palace lineup. Just a moment. I'll come to that. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll put it up. But Zaha missing the game, that is really a big advantage for us. That is a huge advantage for us. Really, really big advantage for us. The lineup didn't load up. I'll just wait for it to load up first. Right, didn't think about Zaha missing. I don't even know what has happened to him, but I've seen Zaha is missing, and that is huge for us. Not saying I know Tomiyasu is a really good defender, but obviously Zaha is a very, very good dribbler. And every time we play against him, he always tends to win penalties and stuff like that. So him missing is a good thing for us. That is one thing out. That is like one threat out. The main threat is out. The other threat we need to watch out, obviously, is Benteke. Aerial balls. I think he scored against us for Crystal Palace a couple of seasons ago. Also for Aston Villa a couple of seasons ago. Gabriel has been great for us. Ben White, they usually say, is not great, very, very good from set pieces and stuff. But Benteke is a threat and you need to watch him. We definitely need to watch him. The last 3 games, we haven't beaten them at all at home. So we definitely need to do something about that. So from the top of my head, as I bring up the lineup, I think Benteke, Edouard, a guy you were really linked with for a very, very long time, and you are playing up front. I usually don't see Ayew as a threat. He usually doesn't score that many goals. Obviously, I'll say that, and then he probably scores today. They also have a strong midfield in terms of MacArthur, Milivojevic, and Gallagher. Gallagher is on loan from Chelsea, and he plays like Ramsey and this sort of players. He gets the ball, or even without the ball, he gets into the box. So someone needs to watch him, and you're playing with only Partey in midfield. So that is a bit worrying. That is probably the only threat, the 2 threats. Benteke up against our defenders, and also Gallagher moving from the midfield. We need to watch out for that. And we are only playing with Partey in midfield, which is a bit iffy. We need to watch out for that. Patrick Vieira, first time facing Arsenal. Obviously, as a player, never played at the Emirates. When he moved to the Emirates, he's already not an Arsenal player. He was at Juventus. But what a game. This guy is an Arsenal legend. This guy is these are one of the reasons why we're supporting Arsenal. Vieira's and Henry's. What a captain. Have we even had a captain like Vera since he left? Gallas, dreadful. Fabregas, 50-50. Van Persie, a couple of seasons he was gone. Who else was our captain? Koscielny, okay, but not the best. Mertesacker, I think, was quite okay. Our captains haven't lived up to the expectations like Vieira. No one has ever matched up to Vieira. And today, hopefully he doesn't coach as he plays. If he coaches like he plays, we're in big trouble, basically. If he coaches like he plays, we're in big trouble. My prediction for the game, I'll probably say, without Zaha, I would have actually given them like 2 goals, by the way. I was going for something like a 3-2, but now I'm going to go for a 3-1. Hopefully today we can get the goals we need. Our goal difference is not the best. Our goal difference is definitely not the best. I think you're on like -5. We need to sort that out. We cannot be on -5 after almost 10 games. And I don't expect us to go hammer Leicester 4-0 or to beat Aston Villa by 4 goals or to beat let's say Liverpool away from home by 4 goals. So really, really crucial game. What do we expect to see from today? Odegaard and Smith, as I said, creating chances. Partey can stay in the middle. He'll have a tough battle against both McArthur and Milivojevic, but Odegaard and Smith need to create chances. And we need to take our chances. That has always been a problem with Arsenal the last 2 seasons. The only time we've taken our chances was against Tottenham. But before that and after that, we always miss so many chances. Smith Rowe against Brighton could have made the decision quicker. Lacazette so many times last season, Aubameyang so many times already again this season. We need to be taking our chances. And this stuff of picking up red cards against Crystal Palace as well, we need to stop. I think Aubameyang picked up a red card against Palace away from home a couple of seasons ago. At home, I think he also picked up a red card. Play with 11 men, get an early lead, and then we can get goals. I do not want the game to be 0-0 by the 70th minute and we are panicking all of a sudden. I do not want that, but I'm really confident in our defense. These players playing all those games, really, really vital. Tomiyasu, I like absolutely. Tierney obviously hasn't been the best this season, but I need to see more from him. Gabriel and Ben White, absolutely no problem with them. And then from the bench, are you guys disappointed that Lokonga didn't start? Let me know. Are you guys disappointed that Lokonga didn't start? Did you really want him to start? Len obviously has lost his place, unfortunately. Niles, I don't know. I think Niles will end up leaving in January, unfortunately. Cedric, I really do not know what's up with Cedric, honestly. Holding is just back. I don't know whether he had an injury. I don't know where he was. Tavares, obviously just a backup for Tierney. You might actually end up seeing him today as well. So very, very huge game. Man, the Crystal Palace lineup has refused to load up. A lot of rubbish. But to answer GK's question about Pepe deserving to play, I don't think so. But I don't think him and Martinelli and Lacazette have really done anything wrong that much this season not to play. So I'm happy with any of them starting the game. If Lacazette comes on, if Martinelli comes on, I'm totally okay with anyone weak. I think the team is pretty good. The defense needs to stay consistent, though. The 5 defenders at the back need to remain the same. All 5 of them need to play every single game for us to be getting something, basically. We have to. The clean sheets are very important. That is what we've been dependent on. I've seen Ben White talking right now, and he's been asked, what do you think is crucial? And he says the first thing is to keep a clean sheet at the back. So that means marking Benteke, marking Edouard. Edouard scored 2 goals against Tottenham within 5 minutes. Marking Ayew. Please don't let Ayew score against Arsenal. He's never scored a goal for like 5 years. Don't let him score against Arsenal and take the chances. I want to see the ball, good play, good football. Smith Rowe, Odegaard, Saka, we need to see good football there. And if by any chance it doesn't work, I do not want to see Arteta today bringing in Niles for Odegaard. No. Give Martinelli a chance, give Lacazette a chance, bring any of them on to get a goal and something like that. So it's very, very crucial. What a game. What a crucial game. Win today and you're into the top 10. Win against the next team, Aston Villa, and we're not top in the table, I wish. Top 4. And really, after you win that, you're in the top table. I mean, when was the last time you saw Arsenal at the top of the table? Years. But yeah, let's move slowly. We are 13th, so let's not talk about top of the table. Yeah, but like you say, that brings you to the point of maybe starting someone more in form like Lokonga. I think today is just really going for attacking. I think if you play Lokonga and Partey, that actually allows Partey to push forward, which could be a good thing. Partey, if you see him play for Ghana, he gets so many chances. At Arsenal, he shoots from outside the box because he really never gets into the box. But at Ghana, he gets so many chances inside the box because he gets those chances to push forward because there's someone playing behind him. So Lokonga not starting. I'm not really bothered about that much. I'm happy with the squad. I'm happy with the lineup. So I'll come to the rest of the comments. The Crystal Palace lineup has finally loaded up. So here's what it looks like. So in just a moment. So this is how Crystal Palace lineup looks like. Make sure to smash the like button, by the way. Guaita in goal is a pretty good goalkeeper. I'm not sure if I spelled his name right. I might have missed an A somewhere. Anderson and Guay, both from centre backs. Anderson bought from Fulham. Guay bought from Chelsea. Both of them are new. Ward has always been there, and Mitchell on the left has been there since last season. Milivojevic and MacArthur in midfield. Not the best midfielders, but very they like a battle. Basically, they like to battle. So Partey will need to be on top of his game today because these guys will battle hard. Gallagher getting into the box, that is very dangerous. You need to watch him. Benteke with the headers, we definitely need to watch him. He scores like 1 goal every 20 games, and mostly it's against Arsenal. Edouard probably on the left and Ayew probably on the right. The other way you could see them line up is Benteke and Edouard both up front together in a 2, and then maybe Gallagher, Milivojevic, and McCarthy in a diamond or something like that, but I doubt. They might be defending a lot in the game, especially for the first 20 minutes, so we could see literally a back 7. We could see all those 7 players on the back and probably Benteke, Edouard, and Ayew by themselves up front. So Zaha missing, what a crucial thing for us, man. What a crucial thing for us. Not sure what is happening to him. All the best to him, but for today, we really needed something, and this is a good start. This is a good start. Nick says, Gunners, we need a win today. Absolutely. We won 3 games. We won 3 games against Burnley, Norwich, and Tottenham, and then drew against Brighton. Listen, a lot of people are really annoyed with the Brighton game, but I really wasn't annoyed that much with the result. I know we did not attack like we needed to, but as I said, you cannot just expect to win. We can't win every single game. And Brighton have been really good this season. They're in the top 4. They're 4th on the table. So I don't think getting a draw away from Brighton is a bad result. I don't really think so. But dropping points against Crystal Palace at home now, that will be a bad result because this kind of games we need to win. Thank you for the super chat, RK. She says, good luck to us. She's a member. If you want to become a member as well, you can join and become a member to use all the emojis and all that in the chat. So thank you, RK, for that. Let's hope this is, we really need that luck. We really need that luck. A goal in the first 10 minutes is crucial. Apart from the Tottenham game, I cannot remember any other game Arsenal scored like 2 goals the first 20 minutes. It's been long. We always struggle and then get one maybe before half time, or 0-0 until the 60th minute, use the bench, get a goal from somewhere. It's usually very hard, but let's hope today is different. GK says, well, let's see if Pepe turns up because their left back Mitchell is a hard tackler. I mean, if he's a hard tackler, then let's hope we win a penalty. That's why we need Pepe. The thing I don't like about Pepe is the over-dribbling. Sometimes we need you to pass the ball quicker. Give the ball to Aubameyang, give the ball to Odegaard. The dribbling, then moving to the left, then going to the right, then moving to the left. Then you get a corner. Then the corners he takes are awful. The corners Arsenal take are awful. That is another thing we really need to improve on. Our corners are terrible. Saka does not know how to take a corner. Pepe does not know how to take a corner. We need to improve on that. And then Pepe again dribbles right, left, shot off target. Just like Partey. He never shoots on target, always off target. We need to change that. I need to see something different today. If we can get those fouls like Grealish does for Man City and Aston Villa before that, win some fouls, and get us some free kicks in crucial positions. We saw Odegaard can take a free kick. We've had Partey can take a free kick. He scored a magnificent free kick for Ghana. So it's looking good. It's looking good. Let's hope we can get the goal early. Best of luck up Arsenal, says KC. Let's hope we get those goals and get that clean sheet. He doesn't look comfortable with his dribbling anymore, Pepe. That's why I don't like him much involved in build-up. Usually you see Pepe at Lille. He got so many one-on-one chances, one-on-one chances with the goalkeeper. At Lille, he got so many. I don't remember any one-on-one chance Pepe got at Arsenal. That is why I usually wonder what happens. I think that is because he plays on the wing too much. He's always hugging the touchline on the right or nearly almost near the manager. We don't need Pepe there. We need him up front. I think in terms of scoring, if he gets a good chance in front of goal, he can score. We saw last season when he scored like 10 goals in the final, like 15 games, he can score. At Lille, he got so many one-on-one chances with the goalkeeper because he was getting those through balls. At Arsenal, I don't see Aubameyang and Pepe getting those one-on-one chances. It's always cross, 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 cross. So we need to get in behind these teams. If you see Man City sometimes, they get Sterling and Grealish one-on-one against the goalkeeper, literally 2 against 1, because they're like, they put the ball on top. So if you watched United against Leicester, the chance Rashford scored, he was alone with the goalkeeper. I never see Arsenal getting those kind of chances. So try something. Ben White is pretty good at passing. Odegaard is pretty good at passing. So let's hope it can work today. Sam says I have full trust in the lineup. Yep, I have full trust in the lineup as well. No problem. The defense I have no problem with. They've stayed fit for like 7 weeks. That is good. That is a good start. Partey has stayed fit for more than a month. That is a blessing on its own. Partey staying fit is something we never see. Thomas Partey staying fit, very, very crucial. We'll see how he did against Tottenham. If you have him in that midfield on top of his game, you're really, really good. Tomiyasu, no problem with. Ben White, no problem with. Gabriel, no problem with. I had Ben White interview the other day. It's funny that he said him and Gabriel actually don't talk. They don't understand each other. Gabriel does not understand English at all. So they say they never talk on the pitch. It's only hand signs. And then keeping 3 clean sheets out of 4, very, very interesting. I did not know Gabriel didn't know even like at least 4% of English. Like he does not know anything. So Ben White said they never talk on the pitch. It's just hand signs, which is very interesting. Because getting clean sheets, as defenders, you need to communicate. The goalkeeper needs to tell you, man on, or move left, move right, leave it, I'm coming for it, all those. You need to understand all that. So it's very interesting that Gabriel still doesn't understand. I think this is his 2nd season, but he's been in England for only 1 year. So I definitely think he should be more like a secondary striker, inside forward of sort. Yeah, like, let me see. Like where Aubameyang is, like you see where the sports studio has been written there. Pepe needs to be somewhere there, like inside that box. He needs to be inside that box next to Aubameyang. We need him there. I think Tomiyasu can do the job on the right. The problem with that is that if you leave Tomiyasu by himself on the right, it's trouble. But then again, that's where our blessing comes from. There is no Zaha to rip apart Tomiyasu. So I don't think Edouard and Ayew are like Zaha, basically. So it's good for us. It's definitely good for us. Let me know your prediction. Let me know your prediction for the game. Let me know your prediction for the game. We have 20 minutes before the match. 20 minutes before the match. We are playing on a Friday, on a Monday night, and also on a Friday night. Interesting again. Very, very interesting. Thing is, Tomiyasu not gonna get forward much, so I believe Pep will end up hugging the touchline again tonight. I mean, if you don't get forward against Crystal Palace at home, who are you going to get forward against? So I think today we need the width. We have the creativity in Odegaard, Smith and those players. Pepe, the crossing from the side, Saka. I think Tierney is one of the best left backs at bombing forward. We don't really need Tomiyasu to go forward. You don't need to commit all in 10 players up front. We can keep 3 or 4 at the back, which I don't mind. If it stays back, it's fine. But they don't have Zaha on that side. So especially if Benteke starts on the wing, we see crazy decisions from teams. You might see Benteke on the left wing and you're like, what is he doing? But we don't care. And great stream, thank you, RK. Because at Lille would stay forward as a striker and Remy would feed him through balls on the counter where most of his goals came from. Yeah, that is how he scored. I saw him. If you saw the highlights when we were signing him, those YouTube highlights, get so many chances one-on-one. At Arsenal, this is his 3rd season, and I've never seen him getting a one-on-one chance with the goalkeeper. Never. I've never seen Pepe getting a one-on-one chance with the goalkeeper. He's always on the wing, dribbling, losing the ball, shooting outside the box. So many times he has to shoot outside the box. So many times he shoots off target outside the box. What we don't need. So I'm going to go for a 3-1 prediction. Who is going to score? Aubameyang. I have him in my fantasy Premier League team. Not many people have Aubameyang, so I really need him. I need him to score. I'm going to go for Aubameyang to score. I'm also going to go for Smith. In fact, I'm going to go with those 3 guys on screen. Aubameyang, Smith Rowe, and Odegaard to score, all three of them. All three of them to score, and that would be great. That would be absolutely great. So let me go through the lineup one more time. We have around 15 minutes to the start of the game, around 15 minutes. In case you haven't seen yet, let's go through the lineup one more time as you guys tell me your prediction for the game. So for Arsenal, we've made one change from the last game. So here's how it looks for today. We have Ramsdale in goal, obviously the best goalkeeper in the world right now. Mendy, I don't know who Mendy is. Ramsdale is number one. Tierney on the left, Tomias on the right, Gabriel and Ben White as the four defenders. They've stayed very consistent, no injuries to any of them. If they can stay like this, very, very crucial. Tierney went and played like 2 games for Scotland. Crucial games, World Cup qualifying games, and he's still fit. This is a blessing. Partey in midfield played 2 very crucial World Cup qualifying games and is still fit. Odegaard and Smith Rowe in the midfield. Saka, Aubameyang, and Pepe is our lineup. On the bench, we have Leno, Niles, Cedric, Tavares, Holding, Elneny, Lokonga, Lacazette, and Martinelli. So no Pablo Mari on the bench. No Chambers again on the bench, but I'm probably sure one of those players will leave in January. Either the two, not Pablo Mari, but Chambers, Holding, and Cedric. I could see one of them leaving in January, or either on loan and then leaving permanently at the end of the season. But I'm happy with that lineup. Very, very attacking lineup. For Crystal Palace, they do not have their best player. Zaha is out. I still do not know what has happened to him, but it's a blessing for us. So they have Guaita in goal, Guehi, Anderson as the center backs, Ward on the right, Mitchell on the left, Milivojevic. People always have trouble saying that name. MacArthur, Gallagher, Ayew, Edouard, and Benteke up front. The threat from Crystal Palace, we need to watch Benteke. Obviously, we know he only scores from headers, and we need to watch Gallagher, who will always bomb forward. So Ateta is talking. Let me hear what he's saying as I read your comments. Without that, I have full confidence of a win. Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 1. They'll probably get a goal here from a set piece or something. I'll go with the Mill to score 1-0. Yeah, wow, that will be very... Do you think we'll get a goal in the first half or very late on? Let me know, GK. Do you think we'll get a goal in the first half and then just defend for the remaining 50 minutes? Or do you think we'll get a goal like very late on? Because I'm not okay with getting nerves on a Monday night. Yeah, Ateta is saying he's going for attacking today. It's a home game. We need the goals. We need the goals today. We can't be on -5 after like 10 games. That is not a good goal difference. So the 1-0s and the 1-0s, we need to get a convincing win from somewhere. We definitely need to get a win from somewhere. So a goal in the first half is good. A goal in the first half is good for a start. Maybe late. I can't take that. I think Aston Villa is tougher than Crystal Palace. So we need to get this game done. I always imagine what would happen. So let's say let's take a 2-0 lead or something, take out Smith Rowe, take out Saka, maybe take out Partey, bring in Elneny or something, bring in Martinelli for a chance today, bring in Lacazette, and rest those 3 players. I don't want these players to play so hard till the 90th minute and then Friday again. And then after that, we have Leeds in the Carabao Cup. And then we'll have Leicester away. Those teams run. We'll have to deal with Rafinha at Leeds. We'll have to deal with Watkins at Aston Villa, Vardy at Leicester. I mean, we need to get the wins early on. We need to get the wins early on. Second half, man, it will be... I'm not ready to hold on until the second half, man. Let's hope we can get a win very early on, a goal very early on. So I'm going to go for 3-1. For them, I think Benteke will end up scoring. For us, Odegaard, Smith Rowe, and Aubameyang. Very, very crucial. What they're showing is how Tierney usually goes forward. He usually goes forward very good, but the crossing, I do not know. Sometimes we usually just hit meaningless crosses and Aubameyang can't head the ball. But Smith Rowe this season has been fantastic. They're showing his highlights reel. Smith Rowe has been fantastic, and I'm happy he can actually get a run of games. Smith Rowe, Partey, Tierney, they all got injured so many times last season. So having them playing every single game, very, very crucial for us. So 3-1 win for Arsenal. I've seen GK says 1-0. I've seen Amin earlier on said 3-0. Franco said 2-1. RK said 2-0. So I think all of you are saying Arsenal to win. Let me see if you guys have voted, what the results are in the poll. I asked, will Arsenal win by 2 goals? Or will Arsenal win by 1 goal? Or will it be a draw? or will Crystal Palace beat us? The last 3 times Crystal Palace have come to the Emirates Stadium, we've not won any of them. There's one where they cost us Champions League football late on in the season when Emery decided to underestimate them and start El Neni, I think, and Jenkinson. Yeah, Jenkinson started in that game. I remember he started Jenkinson against Crystal Palace when we needed 3 points to get into the Champions League football. My goodness. Yeah, Emery. Do not know until today why he did that. And then the next season, we drew 2-2. And then last season, I think we drew 0-0. So not the best. So I can see Arsenal to win by 1 goal, 27%. Arsenal to win by 2 goals, 55%. Crystal Palace win 9%, draw 9%. So 55% of you are expecting Arsenal to win by more than 2 goals, which is great, which is absolutely great. Vera, we love you as an Arsenal player, but I do not care about you as a manager. I do not care about you as a manager. You are probably better than Arteta as a player, but let's hope Arteta is better than you as a manager. Joel says 3-0. That would be comfortable. That sounds very comfortable. Tierney been dropping 6 every game so far for me. And that is quite low. I actually think that is quite low, GK. I think Tomiyasu, I'm so serious. This season, I think if I was to put on average the last 5 games, I would probably give Ramsdale like a 9 out of those last 5 games together, all put together. Ramsdale will probably get a 9. Tomiyasu will probably get an 8. And he will only get an 8 because this guy really gave him a hard time. Remember him against Brighton? Yeah, Cucurella. He gave him a hard time. And that is why I kind of dropped Tomiyasu from a 9 to 8. I think Gabriel has basically gotten an average of 8. He's kept 3 clean sheets from 4. Ben White could be a 7. He started the season very poorly, but the last 4 games he's been great. I do remember the mistake he did against Tottenham, almost gave away a penalty. I still think Kane should have had a penalty from that. I remember the penalty he almost gave away. The ball he gave to Ramsdale, and we almost gave away a penalty against Burnley. Ben White would probably get a 7 or 6.5 or something. Tierney 6, I think Smith Rowe would get an average of 8. So even with that, I think Tierney is a bit low. I think he's the lowest from all those defenders and goalkeeper. I think all of them. I think Gabriel has played better than Tierney. Tomiyasu has played better than Tierney. I think Ramsdale has played better than Tierney. Smith Rowe has played better than Tierney. I think Saka has been better than Tierney. Partey, I think, has been better than Tierney. So usually last season, Tierney was amongst the top 3 in terms of being our best player. But this season, I don't think he's in the top 5 so far. I think Ramsdale is in the top 5. Tomiyasu is there. Gabriel is there. Smith Rowe is there. And probably, I don't know, Partey or someone in the top 5. And then you can even mention the likes of Odegaard, who had a great game against Burnley, good game against Norwich, good game against Tottenham. So, yeah, Cucurella's my man of the match that entire game. He gave us a hard time. So, thank you for your predictions. I'll be back with the match reaction after the game and the player ratings. Make sure to join me for the player ratings. Let's hope we give them higher player ratings than the last game against Brighton. So really, really crucial game. We have Arteta against Vera. Monday night game. If we win, we are into the top 10. If we win on Friday against Aston Villa, we are into the top 4. Crucial game. Make sure to smash the like button. Thank you for watching. Come on, you Gunners, and I'll catch up with you guys in a couple of hours.